dissolving quiet streams, folding into broken dreams. Constellations fade from sight, leaving only endless night. Exhale and slowly cease, leaving traces of release. Static fades but still remains, echoed softly in our veins. begins to breathe in time. Your shadow moves inside my mind like waves that never leave the shoreline. Delayed guitars fall into space. Every note leaves a silver trace. My pulse aligns with the kick below, a quiet rhythm steady distortion in refrains. Your reflection fades away through the echoes of delay. Minimal but sharp and tight, hi-hats cutting through the night, sub-bass rolling underneath like a truth beneath my teeth. Feel the afterlife pulse beating through the dark, every memory convulsed, leaving just a spark. Guitar lines in silver air, reverb heavy everywhere. Snare and tail blooming slow and wide, carrying the undertide. If we vanish in the sound, would we ever be unbound in the rhythm's quiet trust, turning longing into dust? Feel the afterlife pulse beating through the dark, every memory convulsed, leaving just a spark. Paths collapsing, fading all the afterlight we knew. Pulses slowing, almost gone. Still the night goes on Shifting shadows cross the floor, filtered synth begins to roar, soft but heavy in its tone, like a truth we've never shown. Kick drum beating like a heart, holding broken worlds apart. Snare expanding through the space, leaving trails we can't erase. We're crossing couldn't keep. Gravity begins to fade in the chords that we replayed. Four soft chords in minor tone build a world we call our own. distinct and clear, marking every hidden fear. If the sky would start to fall, would it matter after all? In the cinematic blue, where every star reminds of you. Hollow constellations glow in the space we used to know. Every spark begins to slow, still we let the silence flow. Paths dissolve in quiet streams, folding into broken dreams. Constellations fade from sight, leaving only endless night. traces of release. Static fades but still remains, echoed softly in our veins. dissolve in silver air, leaving fragments everywhere. Distant glow begins to fade, but the rhythm always stays. Shifting shadows cross the floor. Filtered scent begins to roar. Soft but heavy in its tone, like a truth we've never shown. Kick drum beating like a heart, holding broken worlds apart. Snare expanding through the space, leaving trails we can't erase. We're crossing gravity lines, falling without a sound, bound by invisible signs, still somehow unbound. Bases humming warm and wide, guiding where the feelings hide. Hi-hats tight and razor clean, cutting through the in-between. If the weight becomes too strong, would we know where we belong? In the pulse that never ends, where the dark and light transcend. We're crossing gravity lines, falling without a sound, bound by invisible signs, still somehow searching, breathing slow and deep. Promises we couldn't keep. Gravity begins to fade in the chords that we replay.